Welcome to the first bait fishing video of this season. Yeah. Oh bugger. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's thunder. But I'm sure there's many things around here taller than me. And here's the bait rods, right? I'm going to be fishing for rays and flatfish today. On this rod I have the South African big game rig, as I call it. And on this one I've got a pulley D. And if you want to know how to make that, I'll link that video in the description. There's 3 variations of this rig in that video. It's quite simple. They're just for flatfish, but you can catch pretty much anything on them: codling, whiting, whatever, you know what I mean. The baits today are going to be mackerel and lugworm. My blow lug, frozen blow lug, I will link that video in the description as well, as always. And I'm going to show you how to bait up as well with the blow lug and the mackerel when it comes in. I'll show you how to bait up frozen lugworm. I fish differently than most people. This is my innovation of a South African dingle dangle, and I created this to fish worms. Okay, you can fish live worms or dead worms on it. The reason why this is better, because flatfish love to eat hooks. Okay, and fishing a circle this way with what I call the flatfish hair allows the bait to be sucked into the fish's mouth. The bait's the first thing in because it's nice and soft and malleable, and the hook is the first thing out, and then it catches it in the lip. This is the idea of a circle hook. If you're fishing them with the bait on the hook or above the hook, it's just a very inefficient hook. Then you should use that for J hooks, not for circle hooks. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how I put the bait onto this. The clip on the end is just a hook that I've bent into shape, so it allows you to thread the worm on and clip down the bait. That's it. I'll link that video in the description as well. Let's bait up. You just take the clip on the end, put it onto the bait needle, lots of tension, and you just bait the worm on. It's as simple as that. And you can team this up with some mackerel or whatever you've got. And if this isn't clear, watch some of the other flatfish videos. I do it in every single one of them. When I put it on the needle, I put it about 1/3 of the way down the head, so I have a piece to slip over the hook just to hold it in place. Okay, that's it there. Now you can clip it down with that little clip onto your angel clip or whatever you like. So now I'm going to clip down the rig. This rig is a 1 down and a pulley is what it is. A pulley rig and a 1 down. Okay, so the bottom hook comes up to this relay clip right there, comes back down, then onto the bait clip, and the other one's on a pulley. Yes, and it just comes down to meet the other one and clips in beside it. And when it hits the sea floor, the hooks deploy, the rig extends, and it fishes a greater area. It's just a really great rig. I mean, I catch a lot of flatfish with it, and it works either in deep water or in shallow water. Not surf beaches, okay? It will tangle into a heap, and that's true of any complicated rig. Surf beaches use flapper rigs. So I'm going to get this guy in the water. There is 30 meters of water out here in front of me. You might think that that's too deep for flatfish, but not in Norway. I've caught dabs in over 40 meters of water at least. So there could be anything in here. There could be even place in here. It's Norway, you can never tell. Some fjords in the south are completely dead and some fjords aren't, and they can be right beside each other. I think it's about tidal movement, how deep you go into the fjord, and other such dynamics as that. But this fjord is pretty short, and I know there's a lot of fish back here because I fished here before, and so I'm going to give it a shot. Whether or not there's ray or not, only time will tell. So we get this bait in. I just scared the fish. You can watch that go down, right? Still going. Still going. Still going. That's it there. As always, tighten up on your bait and give it a good shake to make sure those bait clips come undone. So we go back to the pod and we wait for the nod. And as always, ratchets, clutch, right? You can get picked up here real quick. So that's it. Both baits in the water. Mackerel, lugworm. Let's see what transpires. Yeah. Today I'm fishing Yabo Sovereign XP. It is rated 6 to 8 ounces. It can throw quite a bait. And the reels are the Meg 525. All hail the 525. Ew. They're loaded with 40-pound 4-strand braid and 100-pound 4-strand leaders. Those reels, I mean, they're good for everything. I mean, like clean to the rough ground. Fantastic. These are the old ones. These ones I think now are pushing on 20 years old, and they're still going. Already it just hit the water. There you go. I'm going to say dab or something like that anyway. First fish on the bait rods. Does my head look stupid with this? Oh, does it? deal with it. So I was gonna let him do, okay. It's taking drag, whatever it is. I didn't expect that. Holy, it's not a flatfish anyway. We got a fish for the bait rod video already. And I'll go out here, see if I can avoid the snags. Yeah, we got a fish. Bloody hell. Ah, snagged up. See if he can swim me out, because it's quite a decent fish. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna work him hard. Whoa, what is jumping around? I wonder what this is. Please don't be a dopey dog. Here's the leader. What have we got? Oh, no way, man. Is that it? A whiting? Oh no, two whiting. A haddock. Okay, I didn't know. I got them down here. Nice. Okay. Whiting and a haddock. Nice. Nice haddock. Pretty good eating size though, that guy. Yeah. A slimy haddock. The whiting never do well. Yeah, he swallowed that. Well and good. So it looks like we might have a whiting for a bait. So we put him down here and see if he swims off or not. So the haddock went back. Next haddock bait going out. It was originally supposed to be flatfish bait, but I'll take what I can get. We got swans. Hello, swans. They'll probably attack me. Give them room. Don't freak out now, lads. We get this one down into the depths of Feda fjord. Down, down it goes. If it catches Billy, a better haddock. Nobody knows. Found an even deeper hole that time. I'm gonna get a monkfish now or something. And since there is haddock here, if you find a spot of haddock, another way you can fish for them is with micro jigs. Keep the hook size down and they'll be all over. They're actually good fun. They scrap quite a bit, haddock do. You come up over the top. I'm going to link the build for these as well. Oh, never mind. I didn't get a chance, right? Apparently something's hauling my tackle off. So I have to clean my hands up and get you up where you're supposed to be. I knew this was going to happen. Whoa. He's way down here right in front of me. What are you looking at? Yeah, got a decent fish on actually. Yep. Oh bloody hell, right into a snag. No, let him swim me out. See if we can get him on a different angle. See if we can get him this way. This is originally where I wanted the fish anyway. Nope. Have to break this guy off. Well, that's the way it goes. Let's see what happened. Did the rig snap? Did the leader not hold? So now the weather's passed. I think I'll move the show out here instead. So the leader parted anyway. So we get that retied. So this is my leader knot. It's the leader knot that I use for everything. Mono to braid, braid to braid. It doesn't matter. I don't think it works too well mono to mono though. I'll just show you here, and if you don't get it now, I have a more detailed version of it in the video that I will link in the description. Okay, you make a loop in your leader, then you take your main line. The heavier the line, the less turns you need to do, right? And if it's braid on braid, and this is 100 pound and this is 40, so you don't need that many. 3 up the top, 5 or 6 down the bottom will do. Go through the loop, you go around both the tag and the leader line 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times. You can do more if you want, but I find this unnecessary. Then you fold back the tag, hold it between your thumb and your forefinger, then you go around 5 times. 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you go back up again another 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you fall down the tag, and then you go around another 3 times, just like you did before, but on the way up instead of on the way down. Anyway, so around 3 times, and then back through the loop that you came through in the first place. So that's it there. Then you slide the whole lot up. You're sliding the main line up the loop with your fingers, right? Just like that. You might need to manipulate the tag sometimes, and vice versa. Okay, so that's it there. This is a knot pulling tool. I have a video on how to make them. I will also link that in the description as well. It's not expensive and it takes about 10 minutes to build, okay? And they make your life so much easier. Who wants cuts all over your hands? It's good for braid or mono. So just moisten that, just cinch it down slowly. This is one of the strongest leader knots I know. It is 100% knot, although people tell me there's no such thing. There is a such thing as 100% knot. So long as the mechanics of the knot are correct and it is tied properly, the knot is 100%. There is no such thing as 100% fishing line. You can never be guaranteed of the strength of a fishing line throughout its body. It's as simple as that. Deal with it, trolls. So that's it there. You can also pull for a break with these as well if you get stuck in the bottom as well. Somebody wrote in once upon a time saying wrap it around your rod butt, but if you continue to do that with braid, it will eat through this after a while and it will damage it and you'll have to replace it. So it's better to use a tool that was made for it, taking the damage, rather than your nice precious fishing rod. Yeah. It's also a good idea to put a drop of super glue on this. I will do that off camera because it's in my box. I'm not going to run off and get it. And everybody knows how to put super glue on something, right? Yes. It protects the knot as it goes through the guides of the rod. My leader knot. Nice. So, update, right. The lightning has moved off. The Ukrainians that were fishing here have moved off, and so has the rain. And the snags are so brutal around the corner there that I was forced to move here. I've lost about 3 rigs, rod and bottoms or not. Nothing is coming out of there. I was lucky to get that haddock and that whiting out of there. But I got a decent bite off something on the ray rod, but the terrain ate the rig. So I am here now in the hopes that whatever's on the side of this fjord, it's a very deep fjord, so it's going to have a cliff of some type at some point. Sometimes you can work with them, sometimes you can't, but a lot of people have been fishing here for a long time and there's a lot of tackle balls there. So, but I hope here I can avoid it, right? I made a video of there once. It was called Industrial Mackerel, and I made one there called something really stupid. What was it called? Something about Scooby snacks, but that is also gone due to copyright issues, so they have been deleted. So this is a place I have fished before. I do know it, but only over there. It wasn't very snaggy. I had a hell of a time trying to figure out what was eating my baits. There was big eels there, that's what it was, and lots of mackerel and other things, right, or codfish and stuff, right? So now I'm going to get a bait out in here. I'm going to put this one down. It's the Pulley X, one of the rigs I spoke about in the series. There's 3 in it: Pulley P, Pulley D, Pulley X. This is the blend between a pulley and a Wessex. If you want to learn how to build it, that video is linked in the description. So that's the rig. Let's get in the fjord. Down it goes. Let's see if we get a fishy. It has started raining again. So wind, lightning, sunshine. We haven't had snow yet today, but the video's not over yet. If I lose this rig, I'm just packing up and going, because I've tried this before, and one time I lost about 150 euros worth of gear doing this kind of thing. And that was just rigs and lead weights. no rods were damaged or fell in the sea or anything like that. It's just terminal tackle. So I'm waiting, and it shouldn't take too long before a pescatarian playmate comes along and starts nibbling on the end. Usually at the same time as when I'm going to be tying the leader onto this guy here. And this is just a tip for beginners. If you lose your leader, right, and it's coming up to the end of the session and you think, I'm not going to bother retying that, by the time you come out to fish the next time, right, you'll arrive at some spot and the fish will be banging and you pull out your gear and it's got no leader on it, and now you're in a mad hurry to retie and you make a botch of it, and the day continues in that fashion. So tie your leaders on before you go home, okay? Nice. So it is raining again, and I'm just about to see whether or not this is a fated session or not. I'm going to bring in this rod to rebait it, and if it snags up and I lose it, well, I'm just going to call it a day, because I'm not standing here in the lashing rain losing tackle. So wish me luck, brothers and sisters. So the hope was that I could come up around the corner here and avoid the snags around the margins of the fjord. Let's see if that is what's going to happen or not. No. No. So, oh, we're up. Maybe it's a crab. Well, so far so good. Maybe this isn't a fated session after all. So we get another cast in. Yeah, okay. I'm going to get more bait onto that rig and get it in the sea, or in the fjord in this case. Then I'm going to bait up the other rods since I got that one back with the minimum of trouble. And we see if we can get something a little bit more interesting. The rain has really picked up, so I'm going to get this guy in. So, get this guy settled in. Here we go. So you tightened it up. And, oh, we've got a fish on already. See what we got. Is he on or not? Fish on already, slack line, lashing rain. Thank you very much, Norway. Nice rainstorm to fight the fish in. Love it. Oh. Whatever it was, it came up. No, it didn't. I'm not sure. Nah, there's nothing on it. Damn. Now the wind's come as well to join the party. Thank you. What we got? Nothing. The hooks are too small for this fish anyway. So I'm gonna have to do a bait demo in the rain, right? So this is a dingle dangle created by the South Africans. They developed it from a hair used for coarse fishing, right? But it's not used for the same reason exactly. This is used because circle hooks work best with the bait below, and in order to clip it down they have to fish it on this dingle dangle. The only way circle hooks work properly is if the bait is below the hook. I'm just going to show you how to bait this up, right? The bait needs to go between the beads, so it needs to be trimmed to size, okay? That's it. So I'm going to trim both pieces to size and then I'm going to whip it on. It won't take a second. You got to be kidding me. Can you still see? This is the second time I shot this, so I hope you appreciate it. The first time I knackered it up, the second time Mother Nature is going to bring it to an end. So you just whip it on real quick like that, right? The South Africans do a much more elaborate version of this, but this is what I'm going to do here. So you got this ring up the top that holds the dingle dangle on. You go onto one side and then you go onto the opposite side of the bead down below, okay? And then you do the reverse, so it goes in a crisscross from one side of the bead to the top, then down to the bottom, other side of the bead, and then over to the other side like that. And you don't do it too tight or it'll ruin your day. You lock it off at the top, okay, and work your way down to the bottom. It's a messy bait because this is a rainstorm and I'm trying to do this quickly before I actually drown. I know you can't see anything. There's too much rain on the lens. Right, so that's it there. That's the bait done. Love you all. So I think it's time to quit really before I actually drown or trip over a rig. This is too much water even for a fish. So I think this brings the session to an end. So as quickly as it started, it stopped, right? So I'm going to get this bait in as soon as possible. This is going to be the last cast. So down it goes. If it catches Billy or Ray, who the hell knows? Oh, we're not done yet either. Wow. Oh dear. I think I've overdone it a little bit. I think I found an 80-meter portion of this. What the? Wow. That's deep, right? You never know, sometimes you get picked up when it first goes in. So that's it for now anyway, stay tuned. Fish, we got a fish apparently. This time I'm gonna get him. This one is coming with me. And it's quite a decent fish as well. Take and drag. But look at the tiny hooks, right? I just gotta give him gusto this time. He's coming with me this time. Oh, this is a really good fish. And a very small hook. Come on, Meg 525. Do it for me, baby. The power of the Meg. All hail the Meg. Here's the leader. What we got? Oh, it's a haddock. Nice haddock. Yes. Nice. Tiny little hook foots. Haddock got small mouths. Nice little haddock. He's gonna go back though. I've got mackerel for tea tomorrow, so this guy can go back. Nice. So we get him back in the drink. That's nice. 2 haddock. Woo! Ta-ta, buddy. Nice. I was just about to get thrown in the towel there, and they got that nice haddock. Maybe we go for another one. Maybe it's a better one. Pretty decent haddock here. My best in Norway, I believe, is just a hair under 8 pounds, I think. Not bad. Short, of course, right? So we get more bait on. We give another shot, right? Yeah. Nice. So this is the last cast. So down it goes. If it catches Billy a last cast haddock, nobody know. The last bait is in the water just as the sun is going down here in Feda fjord. For a while there I thought this was going to be not a good video, but as it happens, it's turned out to be all right. Do I get 2 last cast fish? That is the question. It's not every video that has 2 last casts, or is there more than one video with 2 last casts in it? Yes, of course there is, but anyway, we all know how it goes with fishing. The last casts go on as long as they possibly can. Oh, and we're on already. So this is the last cast fish for this one here. Now when I bring this in, that's it, we're done. Yeah, okay, we're on. So the midgies are turned up. This is the last cast fish. Yeah, we're on. Feels like another haddock. Ah, he's off, I think. Ah well, that's it now. At least I already caught a last cast fish, eh? That's it for now anyway. Yep, gone. Ah well, you can't have everything, can you? Nobody gets 2 last cast fish, not even me. But that's the way it goes. So this is the first video I filmed in the deep south of Norway. I wanted to fish at the lighthouse, but the weather did not permit it and pushed me into this fjord here, which is Feda fjord. Now I'm going to be heading along the coastline until I get to Nordkapp. Where am I going to turn up next? Only time will tell. I hope you liked it. I'm Billy. This is Billy in Norway. Remember, I'll see you on the beach. Bye.